Hi students, this is Suchadata teaching you SST, and now I pick up the 7th chapter of class 7 geography, and the name of the chapter is Human Environment, Settlement, Transport and Communication. So first we have to understand what is a settlement. Settlement is any place, area, house, dwelling wherein the human beings live. That's called as the settlement. If we start from the previous history, that is the early man's history, then the settlement or the place where the early man lived was generally a cave or a treetop. As the time passed by, man started having a settled life, so he started having permanent settlement because now he knew the art of cultivation and he had started domesticating animals. So these settlements became permanent in nature. Now he did not have to migrate from one place to another. We also see that most of the permanent settlements which were made at that time were all near the river, or the civilizations which occurred at that time were all river valley civilizations. If I talk of the civilization of India at that time, it's called as the Indus Valley civilization or the Harappan civilization because it was in and around the river Indus. So it were all near, as I said, the rivers. Slowly and gradually trade and commerce flourished, and as the population increased, there started large settlements because when more the people, then more people are going to stay there. So it became larger settlements. Of course, the settlements are sometimes temporary and sometimes permanent. A temporary settlement is that settlement wherein a person lives for a shorter period of life. And permanent settlement is wherein you live either lifetime or for a very long period of time. If we have to talk about settlements, then we must also know the kind of settlements which are there in the rural areas, that is in the villages. There we have two kinds of settlements. The first is the compact settlement. The compact settlement is that settlement which is there in a closely built up area, that is the dwelling is on a very close built up area, and generally it is found in the plains. That is, people are living very close to each other. It's a very compact kind of dwelling. But the other kind of settlement in the rural areas is termed as the scattered settlement. In this scattered settlement, you see that the shelter of the people, the dwelling of the people is at very far off places. And it is spread on a very extensive area. And since people are not living very close to each other, it's scattered, so it's called as the scattered settlement. This is generally found in the forest and the mountains.